Watch as Senator John Kennedy mercilessly grills Democrat General Randy Manner on border security in a stunning display of political fireworks. This must-see exchange captures the essence of America's most pressing national security issue, the southern border, and puts the sharp contrast between Republican and Democratic agendas on full display. In this electrifying moment from Capitol Hill, General Randy Manner finds himself on the defensive as Senator Kennedy takes him to task over border security, illegal immigration, and the Democratic Party's approach to enforcing the law. The senator's questions are relentless, his delivery piercing, and his message loud and clear: America deserves secure borders. It all began with a bang. General Randy Manner, a longtime Democratic figure, stood before the committee and dropped a political grenade. Every American that is supporting Trump right now needs to understand that they're actually supporting fascism.
Every American that is supporting Trump right now needs to understand that they are absolutely supporting fascism.
Those words didn't just hang in the air, they ignited it. Enter Senator John Kennedy, calm, calculated, and absolutely ready. Without hesitation, Kennedy leaned forward and fired the first verbal shot. You believe in open borders, don't you? Manner straightened up, visibly tense, and replied, I believe in the rules of law, sir. But Kennedy wasn't about to let that slide. With laser focus and the tenacity of a bulldog, he shot back. And it makes you angry that President Trump doesn't believe in open borders. It also makes you angry that most Americans don't believe in open borders, and you think you're smarter? The general, trying to maintain composure, responded carefully, I believe so, yes. Then Kennedy went in for the kill. You think you're more virtuous than the American people, don't you? General? Absolutely not, Senator, Manner shot back, his voice sharpening. I'm here to discuss the use of the military as part of mass deportation. Senator, I'm insulted by your comments. But Kennedy wasn't done. Well, General, if you're insulted by the truth, maybe it's time to look in the mirror.
You believe in open borders, don't you?
I believe in the rule of law, sir.
All right. And it makes you angry that President Trump does not believe in open borders, doesn't it? And it makes you angry that most Americans don't believe in open borders, doesn't it? You think you're smarter than the American people, don't you?
I believe so, yes.
You think you're more virtuous than the American people, don't you, General?
Absolutely not, Senator. I am here to discuss the use of the military as part of this mass deportation. Senator, I am insulted by your comment.
The room was silent, the tension palpable. What unfolded next was more than just a war of words. It was a philosophical and policy battle between two visions of America's future. On one side, Kennedy fighting for border security, law and order. On the other, a general defending his party's record, one that many believe has led to record-setting levels of illegal immigration and drug holes that are ravaging American communities. Kennedy didn't stop at the philosophical. He came armed with numbers. Over 2 million encounters at the southern border in a single year, thousands of pounds of fentanyl seized, and countless lives lost due to drugs pouring across a porous border. You want to talk about using the military? Kennedy said. Maybe we should talk about using the military to defend America from the drug cartels and human traffickers flooding across our border. General Manner, shifting in his seat, tried to pivot back to process and policy, but Kennedy wasn't letting go. He raised his voice slightly, not shouting, but clear enough to cut through the political fog. This isn't about Trump. It's not about me. It's about the mothers and fathers burying their children because your party refuses to secure the border.
You believe in open borders, don't you?
I believe in the rule of law, sir.
All right. And it makes you angry that President Trump does not believe in open borders, doesn't it?
Senator, I'm not here to discuss immigration policy. I'm here to discuss whether or not we use the military to enforce it.
And it makes you angry that most Americans don't believe in open borders, doesn't it?
Not in the slightest, sir. Again, I am not here to discuss the immigration policy.
Honor, respect, you talked about that
Yes,
in
Senator.
your opening statement. On October 14th of this year, you went on CNN. I want to read you what you said.
It was a verbal slugfest, and viewers of the American Pulse channel watched in real time as the lines between political posturing and raw reality became painfully clear. The general's earlier comments about fascism weren't just controversial, they were revealing.
On October 14th of this year, you went on CNN. I want to read you, make sure I'm accurate. Here's what you said. President Trump is not like any sane leader. I'm very proud of General Milley for saying that President Trump is a total fascist. To Bob Woodward, if he, as chairman of the Joint Chiefs, is calling the president a fascist, I'm so proud of him for breaking that barrier. The challenge is because most MAGA Republicans, they don't understand what fascism is. The reality is that they are, in fact, fascists themselves. Did I read that accurately?
I am happy to discuss my personal perspectives with you separately at any time. That's not the purpose of the hearing today.
Did I read that accurately?
I believe so, yes.
Kennedy exposed what many conservatives believe, that the left has grown so detached from everyday American concerns that they see disagreement as extremism. The exchange brought into sharp focus the cultural divide that's tearing at America's seams. One side wants enforcement, order, and accountability. The other, often accused of offering sanctuary, amnesty, and confusion. And the Kennedy did it all with his trademark Louisiana wit and steel resolve. No theatrics, no grandstanding, just facts, common sense, and a deep, unapologetic love for country. This moment will no doubt echo across social media, conservative media, and dinner tables across the nation. It wasn't just a grilling. It was a public rebuke of a party many see as more concerned with labels than with the lives being lost to a crisis they refuse to confront. So what's the takeaway? The border is not just a political issue, it's a human issue, a national security issue. And when leaders like Kennedy step up and ask the hard questions, it reminds us all what accountability looks like. Don't miss this exchange. It's the kind of raw, no-nonsense politics that rarely makes it past the filters of mainstream media. And for more moments like this, unfiltered, unapologetic, and deeply American, make sure to subscribe to the American Pulse channel. Like, share, and comment below. What did you think of Kennedy's takedown? Who do you think won this battle of words? We'll see you next time on the American Pulse channel, where truth isn't just a buzzword, it's our mission. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Until next time, stay informed, stay free, and God bless America.